So the workshop I'm doing is a vinyl only workshop. In this current DJ circuit, we have a thing called DVS, Digital Vinyl Systems, and predominantly two brands such as Serato and Tractor are at the forefront. Now the workshop I'm doing is real vinyl, analog. Okay. But I'm showing the participants the difference between analog and DVS, digital vinyl systems, right? So what this difference actually means are a few things. Playing, mixing digital vinyl, mixing the real analog vinyl, right? The difference between that. Number two, the audio, the quality or the clarity of digital audio, analog audio, right? Number three, the speed at which you work and how do you achieve speed with analog, because on the digital side you can be very, very fast, because today's DVS systems, digital vinyl systems, allow you to be extremely fast. But with the analog, it does not allow you to be so fast, because there's a lot more manual work that goes into it. But there are ways of being quick, such as, just as an example, back in the day we used to mark our records. That means we'd place a little sticker on the vinyl itself, so we know exactly where to put our needle. So we don't have to keep listening to that point, we just bring the needle and drop it exactly at that point. So we get that audio slap bang there. So little things like that, so how to be fast. Then another thing is music, the actual music that is on vinyl, right? How, like I said before, how we can benefit the knowledge of today's DJs. So there what I'm actually doing is, a lot of the songs, the music that we hear today are sample based. There are, well, at least there are some bass lines, there are some vocal samples, and there are some newer versions of old songs. So, and especially in the 90s, a lot of the Fatboy Slim tracks were actually parts of much older tracks from the 60s, 50s, early 70s. So I'm actually taking a lot of my old vinyl and showing some of these, the participants, the making of older, making of some of the newer tracks, so that they get an idea that, oh wow, this particular song that we play today to our dance floors are actually little samples that were taken from this track. And what I'm also doing there is actually showing them the old track, you know. I can give you a few examples, but basically I'll be showing them the old vinyl that made the new song, and that I think gives the participant some sort of a validity of, oh, okay, so this is how this new track was made, or this is the part from the new track that made the hook of this track, you know, something like that. So that's the perhaps the learning of it, and then the actual touch and feel. So I want to allow all the participants to actually play vinyl, to mix a little bit of vinyl, and hopefully encourage them to start a collection. And I'll also be giving away a couple of records, some extras that I have, to one or two guys who I'm running a small little competition, and let's see, whoever does well will get a piece of vinyl.